In this video, if you have a ball, 2 weights, and a band, that would be best. If you do not, get creative with what you have at home. We're going to start off sitting. Taking an inhale, rounding your spine, chin to chest, cat back. And then exhale, emptying out the belly, lifting the crown of the head, activating the spine, moving forward and back a little faster. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. For 3. 2. Last one. And then settling back into a neutral seated position, rolling those shoulders back away from your ears for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin to chest, rock your neck and head just from side to side for 10, 9, 8. Releasing any tension, any kinks or cracks in the neck for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the neck and head back to center. Moving this hair out of the way. Let's take an inhale, sweep the arms up. And then with your exhale, take your right hand down to the right side. Left arm reaches up and over. And then we're going to pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to the left side and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Facing the top of your mat, we're going to bring the hands out in front of us and slowly lower down to our back. So your feet are glued down, shoulder width apart, scooping that belly in, keeping that nice posture that we just created. Scooping the belly in, inhale, lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come up and overhead. Taking a full breath in. Exhale, picking it up for 5, 4, scoop, 3, 2, and 1. So we want to keep those feet glued to the ground the entire time. Maybe you bring yourself a little bit closer to the feet. Lowering down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 with control. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One more time. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, coming back up. Inhale, 5, 4, 3. Exhale, 2, and 1. Good. Bringing up the legs to your boat pose. Full inhale. Exhale to teaser, lifting it up. Inhale, boat. Exhale, teaser. Inhale, boat. Exhale, teaser, activating that core. Shaking is good. Inhale, boat. Exhale, teaser. Inhale, boat. Exhale, teaser. One more time. Inhale, boat. Exhale, teaser. Taking those hands behind the thighs, interlacing them. Lower down. We're going to roll back and forth for 10. Further activating the spine. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to boat. Inhale, teaser. Exhale, boat for 6. Inhale, teaser. Exhale, boat. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Legs come back up. Roll back. Up and down. 10, 9. Overlapping those big toes for 8, 7. Use your momentum. 6, 5, don't crank the neck or head. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your boat pose. Taking the hands together, we're going to twist to the right. Inhale, exhale to the left. We're going to twist to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. One more time here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale back to center. Lower down your feet. Full breath in, exhale, lowering all the way down. Very good. Good warm up. Let's take a ball or a block, or even if you have a pillow, that would work, in between the legs, bringing the feet in so that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, shoulders to the ground, imprinting your back to the mat. So you're tilting your pelvis and hips up slightly so there's no space between your back and your mat. Core is engaged. No abdominal doming, so you're blowing out all the air, keeping that stomach hard, core engaged. And then coming up to 14 mini crunches. Let's go for 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering back down. Hands by your sides, pressing into the ground, bringing the feet up, imprinting that back to the mat still, lowering and lifting the legs without that back coming off the mat at all. Inhale, exhale, lower down for 12, 11, concentrating on the breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, you're doing great, power through it. Last 2, last 1. Good, lower the feet down. We're going to take an inhale, sweep the arms up to a glute bridge, squeezing that ball in between your thighs rather than squeezing the glutes. And then exhale, lower down for 10. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up with an inhale. All the way out. Exhale, hold. Let's inhale the arms and legs all the way up to the sky, crossing the ankles. Exhale, come all the way up to seated position for a nice little transition. Let's take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of you, drawing your knees towards the back of the mat. We're going to come into a push-up. Spreading the fingers, slight bend in them, wrists under shoulders, creases of your elbows facing forward. You could also do this the full way, but I will be doing it the modified version. Let's come to 10 push-ups, taking a full breath in as you lower, and then exhale coming up. 10, 9, 8, 7, activating those triceps, keeping the core engaged for 6, avoid rounding the spine. 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the hands in alignment with your shoulders, curling the toes under, come up to a plank with an inhale. Exhale, pike the hips up to a downward facing dog, starting to activate the shoulders. Inhale to plank without dropping the hips. Exhale to downward dog. Feet are a little bit more narrow than your hips. For 9. Inhale, 8. Exhale, pike. 7. 6. Channeling the strongest version of yourself. 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Hold here in your plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down to your knees. Very good. You can take a little child's pose to stretch out. Walking the hands towards your knees, come all the way back up. We're going to take our ball in between the thighs for a little more pelvic floor engagement. So we're going to start off with our knuckles facing forward. Feet are directly behind the knees, not touching, directly behind. Inhale, raise up shoulder height. Exhale, lowering down the arms to your thighs as you lower your glutes down to your heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Working the posterior chain here too for 3, 2. Last 1. Arms stay up. Bicep. Arms stay up. We're going to curl towards the head for 10 and extend. 9. Full extension. 8. No cheating. You can do it. 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2. Last 1. Hold and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the chest with an inhale. With your exhale, palms face down, lowering down. Out to shoulder height now. Squeezing that ball, keep that tension. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down for 10. 9, sending the glutes to the back of the room. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, last 1. Hold pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come in front of you. Keeping those arms straight. Exhale, open up the chest for 10, 9. You can keep a slight bend in the elbows for 8. Keep that upper body strong. 7, 6, 5, shoulders down. 4, almost there. 3, 2, last 1. Hold, elbows come in with an inhale. Exhale, extend. 10, 9, 8, keep it up. 7, full extension. 6, you got this. 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. You can grab a sip of water if you need to. Remove the ball and remove the band. Let's find a comfortable seated position here. Hands on your knees, shoulders back away from your ears for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands in front of you to tabletop. Coming to a second round of those push-ups. Take a second to prepare. Taking a full breath in as you lower, exhale as you come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, hands come in, come to your plank, inhale, exhale to pike for 10, 9, inhale forward, exhale pike for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last 1, come forward to your plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Let's make some hip waves from side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maintaining your breath. Let's bring that right foot in front of us, coming into a low lunge, grabbing onto your weights. Grabbing onto your weights. Now maybe you stay here in your low lunge, or maybe you come to a higher lunge. In your higher lunge, we're going to lean forward slightly, and we're going to hammer curl for 10 and extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hands in front of you, bending generously into that knee. We're going to twist away from the center towards that right side for 10, 9, 8, keeping our core stable, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying here, we're going to pulse that back leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step up into a squat. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hands in front of the chest, lowering the arms down by your sides as you come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back your right leg in a high lunge. Catching your breath, leaning forward slightly, arms come down. Curling those arms once again, hammer curl for 10 and extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting up tall, standing up tall, pulse that back leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Twisting for 10, 9, use your breath. 8, 7, remaining stable and strong. 6, 5, breathing into that quad. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Stepping up to your squat, lower it down. Standing up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Holding your squat a little wider, bringing your feet as wide as your mat. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands, lower your weights, stepping back to your high plank with an inhale. Exhale to tabletop, making some hip waves from side to side. Great job. If you need a sip of water, now would be a good time to do so. Otherwise, flowing from side to side. For 2 and 1. Great job. Let's grab our band. All right. Grabbing our band, we're going to place it onto the upper thighs. Grabbing our band, we're going to place it up onto the thighs, onto the quads. And we're gonna come down to our back, grabbing our weights. Lowering down to your back, imprint it down. So there's no space between your back and the mat. Tilting the pelvis and hips up slightly to do so. Bringing the arms up, focusing on the chest and hip abduction. Bringing the legs up to tabletop. Moving the arms and legs apart for 10. Feeling that resistance. 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathing deeply. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to bring the arms and legs overhead and then back in. Dead bug for 10. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you bring it in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. We're going to slide the elbows underneath the shoulders, pressing into the forearms, keeping your chin off of your chest. Lots of wind in your sails like you're in a boat and you are super confident here, puffing out the chest, bringing the legs up. We're going to point the toes and extend the right leg with an inhale. Exhale, bring it in and alternate. Good. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the legs in with an inhale, knees to nose. Exhale, extend for 10, 9, 8, 7. Again, with control. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs come up. Pointing those toes, pulse the legs apart for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower and lift for 10. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift for 9, creating that V shape. For 8, if you're shaking, you're doing it right, readjust the upper body. For 7, 6, look at that shake. 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those legs down. Great job. Let's come over to our side. We're going to come to clamshell. So the knees are together, feet are directly behind the knees. And we want a straight line from the shoulder to elbow to wrist. Top hand, top hip. Bringing those knees apart for 10, 9, abducting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extending the legs. and sweeping them over to the opposite side. And again, watching that you have those straight lines. Let's go for a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweeping those legs out. Let's remove the band. Great job. We're going to do a little bit of inner thigh work, and then we're going to start to slow things down. Let's grab that ball in between the thighs, lowering down to your back, bringing the feet in similarly to when we started. And we are going to come back up to that glute bridge with an inhale. Exhale, holding in here, squeezing the ball. Let's take an inhale, squeeze, exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, release. Relaxing the glutes on that exhale. Inhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, release. For 5, squeeze, release. 4, release. 3, 2, last one. Good. Walking the feet in, lifting and lowering the heels, working on the hamstrings and calves for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels lifted, squeeze the ball and hold for 10, squeezing 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing, lowering down. Great job. Let's remove that ball, bringing the legs in, rock around in a circle, massaging the spine. Keeping your shoulders glued to the mat, starting to slow things down. Great job. Let's bring that left leg down to the mat. Right leg comes to the sky, interlacing the hands behind the thighs, sliding the hands up, drawing the nose to the knee. Circle the ankle around in one direction and then the other way. Full inhale, holding. Full exhale. Good. Slowly lowering it down, coming to the other leg, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Circle the ankle around in one direction and then the other way. And lowering it all down. Let's come to happy baby, bringing the knees up and then pulling them apart, opening up the hips, keeping the shoulders and back glued to the mat, elbows inside of your knees, reaching for either your ankles, your toes, or the edges of your feet. And maybe you rock from side to side, or maybe you stay in stillness, taking a full breath in, full breath out. For 2. Last one. Good. Rolling yourself up, bring the feet together in butterfly, rolling yourself up into a butterfly position. Sitting up nice and tall, drawing the feet towards the torso. And then exhale, folding forward. Bringing the elbows on the inside of the knees. Hands behind either the calf or the thigh, drawing your nose to your knee, circling the ankle around in one direction and then the other way, holding here for 1 breath, and then lowering down. Going to the other side, circle the ankle around in one direction and then the other way. Pointing here, inhale, exhale, lowering down. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's extend the legs. Taking an inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lifting the chest. Exhale, folding. Deepening the breath. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself back up. Let's bring those arms out in front of us, bringing the right wrist up and left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come up and overhead. Bringing the hands apart and reaching for that right shoulder with that left hand. Right hand behind the head or reaching for that left elbow. We want to avoid pushing the head forward though. So maybe you reach for the head, holding here. Full breath in, full breath out. And then coming over to the other side. Full inhale, full exhale. Coming over to the other side. Full inhale, full exhale, relaxing the shoulders. And then bringing those arms out in front of you, make a fist with your right hand, wiggling that left shoulder down away from you, bringing it against the chest with a full breath in, full breath out. Coming over, and then coming over to the opposite side. Full inhale, wiggling, exhale, relaxing, releasing the tension in the shoulders. Good, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, right hand to the right side, reaching up and over, holding, breathing down the side body with a full breath in. Exhale, reaching the hand down to the floor, decompressing. Good, full inhale. Exhale, walking your hands forward and over to your left side. Bringing that right arm up, opening up the chest, breathing down the side body, looking towards the elbow, relaxing the shoulder away from the ear. Exhale, down the side body. Good, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, decompressing, and then walking the hands out in front of you. Full inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, melting. Walking the hands towards the knees, slowly bringing yourself back up, chin to chest, rock the neck and head from side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the neck and head back to center. And then inhaling the arms up overhead with gratitude for the body. Exhale, hands to heart center, sealing off your practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today, and I will see you in the next video.